If you're building a no-till garden, cardboard is a fantastic resource, but unfortunately, I found out I made some mistakes along the way. The idea with the cardboard is we use it to smother the weeds so they all die off, and then eventually the cardboard's going to break down and give us really good soil underneath. And for the most part, that's what it did. But I've come across a few problem areas, and it's all my fault. It's winter now, so this is a great time to come out here and fix those problems. And I'm going to show you how I'm fixing those issues, but first I want to talk about the issues themselves. If you watch some of my older videos, I tell you how I've constructed this garden. This started out as a tilled plot. When I learned that tilling was so destructive and it was causing all of my garden problems, I wanted to stop. So it was time to cover the soil and start fresh. What we did was I took some moldy alfalfa hay, covered the whole garden with that. After that, we used cardboard. After the cardboard, more moldy hay, and then wood chips. With such a dense coverage, you'd think the weeds would not stand a chance, but that was not the case. And that is because of the way I installed my cardboard. My first mistake was underestimating the power of vigorous perennial weeds. Stuff like the thistles, the docks, my arch nemesis, the grass that spreads by rhizomes. These nasty weeds taught me that one layer of cardboard is not enough. If I can go back and do it again, I'd use 2 or 3 layers, maybe even 4. When this stuff gets soft, those nasty weeds can poke right through it. I also should have spent some time when I was building this garden to try digging out more of those. You can see over here that the dandelion had no problem coming through. I've been yanking these thistles out, but they've also had no issue. With the soft soil we've created, they pull out really easy, but it's still annoying. So do yourself a favor and stack that cardboard thick. But I caused another problem as well. I was in such a hurry to finish this garden that I did not overlap my cardboard enough. I thought a 6-inch overlap was going to be fine, but it wasn't. And that's because when you get these vigorous weeds like the thistles and the grass that travels by rhizomes, they can go between that gap and pop up. It's actually pretty impressive with the absence of light that they can still find their way through that gap and come up. So for the most part, we're pretty good. It's relatively weed-free. But I got these annoying grasses coming up here. And look at these strawberries. The runners had no problem rooting through these wood chips. But I want to take care of stuff like this. And this is how I'm doing it. This is just a pathway, but we did have a lot of weed growth in here. So I'm coming back. I'm going to put more cardboard down on top of these existing wood chips and then put more wood chips on top of that. And you'll notice here, these beds I have set up with the timber borders are overrun with grass. So we're going to have to fix that. So when I'm laying this cardboard down, I'm lifting up my borders, sliding the cardboard underneath, and I'm going to continue with the cardboard through here. The grass hasn't really affected the kale too much. It's late December and the kale is still growing. It wasn't just the cardboard that caused the issue over here. This area is so bad because I had a yellow jacket's nest over here, and instead of trying to destroy them, I let them live. So we just avoided this area. Turns out that the yellow jackets and other wasps and hornets are really good at taking out the caterpillars from the cabbage moth and other various pests. With the yellow jackets gone, I can finally get over here and start fixing this mess. It's going to be a lot of work. If you're making the jump into a no-till or no-dig garden, make sure you do the cardboard right. Multiple layers, and make sure you overlap. I hope this advice helps. Thanks for watching.